vast amounts and layers. We have real layers here with us.
First of all, it started in my kitchen in Parry Sound, and I love to bake.
Right.
And I make my own buttercream frosting.
Yeah.
But anybody who makes buttercream frosting knows it's time consuming.
Right.
So sometimes when I didn't have that time, I thought, boy, I really wish I could just buy something that's ready to spread, that tastes
Right.
just as good. Couldn't find anything. Everything out in the market was pretty much artificial ingredients.
Right.
So knowing how the all-natural market was growing,
Right.
I approached my sisters and I said, maybe this is the time to introduce an all-natural buttercream frosting.
I think the biggest misconception is how wonderful something shelf-stable
Yeah.
can taste.
Right.
And something that's all natural. Many people will go to buy a ready-to-spread gourmet or a ready-to-spread buttercream frosting. It will say buttercream, but there's absolutely no butter in it.
Wow.
You're looking, first of all, for the list of ingredients. The smaller the list, the cleaner the product.
Oh.
So our ingredients are very limited to sugar, butter, and some natural ingredients to help it make it shelf stable. Real Layers is sold retail at Longo's and will be at Whole Foods in 2 weeks.
Wow, congrats.
So we're very
Wow.
excited.
Yes.
And we also sell wholesale.
Right.
So that's when we get into selling to bakers and restaurants with their own bakery. And for them, it's a blessing because, as Anna mentioned, buttercream frosting is not the easiest thing to make.
No.
And then if you have staff working for you, you have to train them. And if you turn over your staff enough, you find yourself in a bit of a pickle because you're stuck with someone who doesn't know how to make buttercream frosting and you don't get the same consistency. So for them, it saves them time. They don't have to worry about training anyone, and there's no cleanup.
Right.
Because with butter, it can make it very difficult to clean up after the process. We looked at the cost and the process involved in making it yourself, followed by purchasing the artificial bulk product and then purchasing ours. And we outline all the pros and cons.
Okay.
And without a doubt, purchasing real buttercream frosting
Right.
is to anyone's advantage.
Right.
So there is the creative element because bakers are very passionate about their own
Yeah.
products and their own frosting, but they work more on making their product or their cakes look unique.
Right.
So not so much. As long as they get a good quality buttercream,
Right.
then they can be creative in whatever way they use to decorate the cake.
The ideal thing, because it was developed as a shelf-stable product, it
Yeah.
holds up really well on cakes.
Okay.
So if you're piping flowers in that, it doesn't collapse. It doesn't melt as easy as homemade
Okay.
buttercream frosting. Yeah, it's just an all-around great frosting to have.
Wow.
Also because it's made with whole food ingredients,
Right.
it's very versatile. You can use it on so many other things besides just cakes and cupcakes. I mean, we use our vanilla to stuff strawberries with. We use the chocolate to make chocolate s'mores. It's just an ideal, because it's wholesome, it works great on so many things.